Hello everyone, I'm the French Monk, and today's video is rather a special one, as I will be going over a couple of questions some people asked me over the past month in regards to War of Rights. Before I start answering those questions, the game in the background is a mod for Napoleon Total War called American Civil War. Now, the first question people asked me regarding War of Rights, and which was and is obviously the most important question out of all, was whether I was going to buy the game or not. And I mostly answered to these people with a maybe or I don't know, to be honest. And I'll be perfectly honest here. When it comes to games, I only buy a game if it's worth every penny I invest in it. And yeah, some would say it's being overly critic, while others would agree with me. I mean, before I buy a game, I always look up what it's about. Am I interested in what the whole game is about, for example? Um, I love strategy games, games where there is a connection with history, especially the 19th century, which doesn't need much explanation as a lot of big things happened in that century, which can be found in video games nowadays. The Napoleonic Wars and the American Civil War are by far my favorite topics to talk about. But as I was saying, when it comes to games, I look at everything. Does the game look good? Are the developers not concentrating too much on the visual effects, causing them to invest less time in the game mechanics, the gameplay, single player, come up with a story, and all of those kind of things? I love it when developers go in on these small things that make a game not only look good, but plays good as well, if you know what I mean. I mean, you can have a seriously good looking game, but if you don't know what the hell you're doing in it, or what it's all about and such, or you don't know how to play it, I mean, that's not a good sign. So let's head back to yeah, War of Rights. First of all, let me make myself clear. I do not hate the game. I love the concept and the fact that it's a multiplayer game set during the American Civil War. You know, I just love the uniforms back then, the songs, and I can just I can continue to list numerous things about why I like this time period so much. If we look at the game, however, I'm already predicting trouble. Like, first of all, the game looks absolutely stunning, and I can really tell that the developers aimed to present like the most horrible and glorious elements of this period, and basically to make it as realistic as possible, thanks to the CryEngine they use for this game. I mean, you can't miss it when you watch some of the early gameplay. However, as I said, I'm predicting problems as to the fact that they might have concentrated too much on the visual effects and to make it like look as realistic as possible. I mean, just hear me out on this. There are currently loads of players still playing Mount and Blade, and especially Mount and Blade mod called North and South. And I think that most of them were and are desperately waiting for a game like War of Rights. The problem is, however, that most of these players are running old computers and laptops. Like, they even have to play Mount and Blade on low graphics. So those players, which is a vast majority of the players of the community, they aren't going to be able to run War of Rights as it should, or not at all, or they have to like invest in a new computer. I think Mount and Blade Bannerlord is going to win it from War of Rights if we look at it that way. I even think that were there to be a group of modders trying to make a North-South mod for Bannerlord, they might actually take a lot of people with them and they can actually start competing against War of Rights. So yeah, I'm really not convinced by what War of Rights is showing us at the moment. I mean, I can undoubtedly run the game on my computer, which is pretty strong, but whether I'm going to buy this is something else. Again, do not get me wrong. I do not hate the game nor the concept. Like, I've even been asked to be a moderator in the War of Rights community Steam group, as they see me as an individual that is starting to get some influence here and there. And I accept it, as I strongly support the making of such communities similar to the Mountain Blade communities, which are amazing, by the way. There are so many amazing people out there working their hardest to get a nice community running and for people to have fun. And it is because of that reason that I'm supporting those people, trying to get it all running by joining the Steam group and supporting it in the best way possible. Yet again, I tell you that I do not hate the game, nor have anything against it. And I'm also not telling people to not buy it. It is just that I myself am disappointed at the moment about the game and the things they're showing. And when I look at some of the early gameplay and yeah, of a couple of YouTubers. So with regards to the question that was asked to me on numerous occasions, whether I was going to buy the game or not, I do not know. It's hard to tell as I have mixed feelings with the games at the moment. To be pretty fair, I lean more towards Bannerlord at this point rather than War of Rights. With that being said, that answers the other questions as well. It remains to be seen whether or not I will be joining a regiment, making one of my own, and recording videos of this game. So yeah, everything I said in this video is my honest opinion on the matter. I hope the War of Rights fans aren't going to hate me on this though. I just felt this needed to be said. Anyways, I thank you for watching this video, and if you have any remarks, questions, or you want to tell me your opinion about War of Rights or Bannerlords, make sure to type it in the comment section so I can read it. And if you agree on anything that I said, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you all in the next video.